What is happening? What is up, guys? So, today is officially the day that I'm going to commit to doing more videos. I'm not going to do those long frame videos where I deep dive and do a bunch of research and dive into stuff. I just don't have the time in my life for it right now. But they say that you learn the most first, like reading, second off, if you watch a video, retain it. But if you teach something, that is when you retain the most knowledge. And to be 100% honest, I've seen this in my life, my everyday life, with all kinds of stuff. But especially, I love crypto Twitter, or crypto X, whatever you want to call it, and YouTube. YouTube not as much because you don't get as much back and forth. I hope that's not the case. You guys leave a comment, hit the bell, subscribe. But I'm just doing these short little videos. Hopefully they're about 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm not going to do the 25-minute videos anymore and try to do crazy stuff, because the real alpha comes from this. You and I just talking. It's just bouncing ideas off each other. You don't know how many times I have people that know nothing about TA, but they saw a setup and they'll post about it, and then I look into it and I'm like, fuck, that's a really nice setup, and they had no idea. So just being out there, I'm going to get so much more from you guys that I'm going to continue. I'm going to make it an effort here. I'm going to continue to make these short little videos. I can't promise they'll be all the time. I'm super busy. Both my kids made the club soccer team, and it's wild right now. But with that said, let's jump into this. Hit me just the other day, and it's true. If you guys have followed me before, you know about my LTCN, the Grayscale Litecoin Trust. Let's jump over to that just so you guys can kind of see. I love to hold receipts. I count on you guys to call me out if they don't work out. But I was telling everyone that it looks like a double bottom down here. I got in with my entire Roth IRA into LTCN because there's discounts and premiums with the trust that they use. I'm killing it on my Roth. From 250 around where I got in, upwards of already 1874. And if you look, Litecoin hasn't even moved yet. Do you know what LTCN did before that? Let me take you a little. That is what discounts and premiums will do. Do you understand that? You're looking at, $500-$600 Litecoin trust, and I bought it for $250, and we are just now getting started. Also, what do you think is more likely? This is the whole reason I'm making this video. I just want to, for all the Litecoin haters, I know it's boring, I know it hasn't moved a ton. What do you think is going to happen when Congress comes out with their regulations? What do you think is going to happen? 90% of these altcoins are going to be deemed digital securities. Litecoin is already deemed a digital commodity. So yeah, you can invest in Bitcoin and be safe. But even if it goes to $200,000, you're still looking at less than a 4x. Litecoin, you have to look at the market caps. People don't understand the market caps. For Litecoin to be, let's say, $10,000, if you go and you plug in those numbers, $10,000, I already plugged it in, token value, $10,000, 84 million. So it's not even fully diluted, but I put the fully diluted, that's the max supply Litecoin will ever be, 84 million. Its market cap, less than $1 trillion. That's a $10,000 Litecoin. Do you know what silver is? Silver is a $1.3 trillion market cap. Gold's like $13 trillion. You don't think something that is truly limited in supply, we're going to mine an asteroid, or we're going to go down and find more gold and silver in the bottom of the ocean. No. By 2030, $10,000 Litecoin would be a walk in the park. Like, that's easy. Easy. It could fucking get there like this bull run. I'm not joking. People that don't understand market caps and truly being limited in supply, do you know how much money is going to pour into this? I've been waiting since 2016. I bought freaking $1,800 Bitcoin. Like, yeah, I went through all of this, guys. Like, it is, and it does the same thing. It's programmed into it. And now we have Bitcoin ETFs. What ETF do you think is more likely to get passed? In all honesty, leave a comment, please. If you disagree with me, I want to hear it. That's why I'm doing this. Litecoin, no pre-mine, no ICO. It's a UTXO blockchain, proof of work, decentralized. The creator, Charlie Lee, sold all of his because he knows he took notes from Satoshi. Hey, I'm not going to be able to manipulate it. I got all these coins that I can just dump on the market and do all that whenever I want. LTC, people are sleeping on it. Look the F out. And as BTC rose super fast, like it always does before everything else, it goes up and then it dumps into ETH and probably Solana and those things that are a little higher on the market cap list. But look where LTC is. So Bitcoin already hit its Fibonacci golden pocket in between the 618 and the 702. Already pegged that. And I was hoping that the alts would rise a little bit more, and I've had some great gains on some other coins we can talk about at a different time. But as this rolls over, that's when a lot of liquidity flows into the alts. And this is the first time I've ever said this. This time might actually be different, because the only way I see some of these alts rising up into their retracement levels is if BTC breaks this. So if BTC breaks this and then comes back down and uses it as support, perfect. We're going to get the craziest alt season you guys have ever seen. So back to the ETH ETF and the LTC ETF. What's more likely to get proposed and actually pass? I think it's May is when they're coming out with the ETH ETF, and it's going to get ruled on. Dude, Litecoin, I just told you, no ICO. It's proof of work. It's not like ETH where you proof of stake, and there's nothing limiting it at all. It's what happens when Congress finally passes regulations. They come down on all of these digital securities. What happens? All that money in all those alts are going to flow into Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, into Bitcoin. You sleep on Bitcoin, you sleep on the Litecoin, you're going to get wrecked. I'm telling you. This is the equivalent to, if you were here for it, DeFi summer. It's the equivalent to, AI tokens are the next big thing. It's the equivalent to, it's always something. This is that next thing. It's that time. They're going to pass regulations for it. I'm telling you. Do not sleep on Litecoin. This is the monthly chart, and it is, the Bollinger Bands have never been more coiled than this. It's easy, guys. Just look at it. Can you imagine you wake up, you got a $10,000 Litecoin? Love you guys. Peace out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.